There is a supply for every demand, and man should prepare for the things he has asked for, even without the slightest of it in sight. That is called faith, and faith to me means patience. Welcome back to Vena Talks. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, like, and share our content. If you are returning for the second time, third, or fourth time, thank you very much for tuning in with us and for growing with us, and we wish you the best. And today we're going to talk about something very exciting, something that everybody wants to become, everything that everybody wants to be, and everything that everybody wants to experience in this life, and that is the power of being rich. So today we're going to talk about being rich with ideas that matter. I know this might sound out of this world or outrageous that I'm saying that we all have the capacity to become rich, honestly. And it all comes from the ideas that we have, and these are the ideas that matter. Everybody has great ideas. You are probably thinking of an idea, but you just don't know how you're going to implement it. And that is what sets the difference between people who go ahead with the ideas in life and become rich, and those people who just have ideas and sit on them, because there is a difference between actually having the idea and implementing things that bring the idea into reality, because reality is what is going to get you there. And the reality of having an idea is still not easy. You can try and try and try and try again with so many different methods that can bring your ideas to life. But only probably one out of hundreds or seven of them could get you to be a success story in your area. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about the ideas and how to become rich with your ideas that you have. And it starts with believing in yourself. I know it might sound like I'm bluffing, but honestly, everybody that has ever made it by believing in themselves. As I'm talking to you today, I believe I'm the greatest that ever lived. I believe that I have great ideas. I believe in my thoughts. I believe in the fact that I'm surrounded by love. I'm surrounded by favor. I'm surrounded by support. And I'm surrounded by the right audience. And just with that, I get the courage to wake up every morning to be in front of this camera and do what I have to do, because I believe I have the right audience. The right audience will flow to me in the right time, in the right moment. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about how bold you should be, the confidence that you should have in your ideas, and the power of going for it. We have been programmed to think that becoming rich is only for a certain group of people. People who show a certain level of tenacity, certain level of qualities. But we can all possess those qualities because everything can be taught. So you should ask yourself, really, how am I going to implement these ideas that I have in my mind? How am I going to make it work for myself? This is actually the generation that has it most easiest to become a millionaire, to become rich, to become wealthy. It's literally a matter of taking something and running along with it. And I tell you this because it's something that you can do. I'm busy doing it. I'm implementing the ideas that I have in my mind, and I'm running with them day in, day out. And I want you to do the same. That's the only way you are going to transform yourself. You're going to transform the surrounding. You're going to transform your country. You're going to transform, I don't know, your continent. You're going to transform literally everything in your life. And that it starts from believing in yourself and your ideas, that being rich is not far-fetched and it's not something that you can't do. We have been programmed to think that only a certain class of people, people who think a different way, people who possess certain skills, they will tell you if you're around certain friends, you won't get rich. If you surround yourself with certain people who think a certain way, then you won't get rich. If you are from a middle class, second class, the possibility of you making it in life is very rare, and you end up like your parents. But that is not the truth, because we all have it in ourselves. If you have an idea, I think you're one step closer from many hundred steps ahead of you. Yeah, because having an idea is not enough. That's why you need to make your idea matter. And I think this is the topic, making your ideas matter. And ideas only matter when they materialize, when we can see that you are literally bringing them to life and the reality has come. Because nobody can see in your mind. But if you make the world understand your idea, trust me, you're not far from wealth. And wealth is not far from you. So make your ideas matter today. That is the word that I'm trying to put to you, to make your ideas matter. Choosing who and what you want to become is literally what is between you and becoming rich. You choose who you want to become. Do you want to be the person who sits around the corner begging others to give them money? Or you want to be the person who sits behind a desk each and every day typing the same things over and over? Do you want to be the person who tries and literally dares to dream by waking up every day to hand out newspapers with the thought that one day he's going to sell 2 million copies? Are you going to be a writer who want to sit around the table writing books and novels each and every day, hoping that you get a bestseller? Are you going to be the person who hands out flyers for your company, for your business, over and over again, even if you don't get noticed? Who do you want to be? All these things stem from the groundwork that you're putting in. It doesn't matter what you are doing today, what type of job you are doing. It doesn't matter whether it's an office job or outside of the office. Just make sure that whatever job you are doing is getting you closer to your dream and is actually making your idea matter. It is useless to make somebody else's idea matter when you have great ideas yourself. So make sure whatever you choose to do in life gets you closer to making your ideas matter. And I'm not saying that everybody should become an entrepreneur. What I'm saying is the career that you're choosing, whatever you have in your mind, whatever dreams you have in your mind, whether you plan on becoming the CEO of the company, whether you become to be upgraded and promoted in that company, make sure that whatever you are doing today, whatever idea that you have in your mind and whatever job you are doing, make sure that it's getting you closer to what you actually want. If you want to be promoted in that job, make sure that everything you are doing is getting you closer to being promoted. If you want to be a president one day, make sure that the work that you're doing today is contributing to you becoming a president in the next 10 years or 5 or 3 years. If you want to be an engineer, make sure that whatever you're doing today, whether you're in high school, primary school, you are working towards becoming an engineer in the next 6 years. So just make sure that whatever job you're doing, it's coming closer and getting you closer to making your idea matter, your idea in your mind. Well, the ideas that I'm talking about is not only ideas of becoming an entrepreneur, business person. The ideas that I'm referring to is every dream you have in you, every single dream that you have in you. It doesn't matter how small it is, but it matters, and make them matter by doing the work that make them to materialize in your life. So many people in our generation think that things should be handed over them. But I think we are in the most innovative, advanced generation that ever lived. Literally the youngest of all the generations. The free generation. Where black people can now marry white people can now marry black people. I believe in the next 100 years, this world is going to be full of mixed race babies, and probably there won't be any white person or black person anymore. What I'm telling you is we are free. We are no longer oppressed. Both white and black people, we are all free. We are all on the same level. And I feel the moment that we stop making ourselves feel like we are oppressed, it doesn't matter from what angle we are coming from. Let us just, we black people, put away the notion that we are still oppressed. Because truly we are not oppressed. If you see somebody showing racism, tell them that this is no longer what it used to be. We are no longer oppressed. You have no right not to accept me in society. It doesn't make sense for a white person to show racism right now, because that is dumb shit. You are being dumb, and that is total. stupidity. We are no longer oppressed, we as a human being race. We accept each other, and we should accept each other for what we are, for who we are, and for what we want to become. So, every black girl, every black boy, every woman or man who is feeling oppressed, I don't know from what, and you are from this generation, put away that notion that you are oppressed, because you are no longer oppressed. What is going to oppress you is your mind. The fact that you don't want to implement what is in your mind by thinking that another person will block what you want to achieve for yourself. That is oppression. And that is self oppression. Let us not, by self oppression, bring it outside to make the generation and other people think that we are still oppressed, because we are not. I feel we are a free generation that can achieve almost anything we have set our minds to. And we are the free generation that can make our ideas matter. Whoever thought that TikTok would be what it is today? Whoever thought that by dancing and doing silly things can make a person millions and millions of dollars? Whoever thought just making a video without saying nothing can make you a millionaire? This is a generation, you pick anything and you run with it. Just previously, I saw a woman, a previous Miss Universe contest finalist, and she's selling puffs in her puff, literally her puff. Her puff in a jar, and she made millions of dollars from that. Imagine, as disgusting it might sound, there are people with such fetish. So just pick anything and run with it. Make your idea matter. Don't be scared of what we might say, because they are always going to be your clients and your audience that are watching. So please go for it. Just do it. The most important is managing your time and finances. Is what is in between you and becoming rich. It is very important to manage your time and to manage your finances. Managing your time to become rich comes with sacrifice. So number one, sacrifice. You need to sacrifice how and what you choose to spend your time on. Sacrifice is the greatest thing that you can ever do for yourself. Sacrificing your lifestyle for the lifestyle that you want to live forever. Sacrificing the way you spend, sacrificing what you eat daily, sacrificing who you spend with, sacrificing the events that you attend, sacrificing your trips, sacrificing literally everything in your life to know that you are making your idea matter. So you need to sacrifice. I don't know what, just sacrifice. Sacrifice anything that gets you in debt. Just do it. Number two, make decisions. Decisions are the most important things in life. If you don't know how to decide, then life is going to give you whatever. But if you learn to decide what you want and what you don't want, you're one step ahead to making your ideas matter. When it comes to making decisions, you need to decide what career you want, what type of house you want, what type of car you want, what type of partner you want, what type of business you want to run, what type of things you want to be implemented in your career, in your business. You ask yourself all these very important questions. Number three, follow your passion. Passion is something that doesn't get you tired. You will always have the energy to wake up the next day. Passion goes along with purpose. So if you're a prayerful person, pray to God to show you the way to your purpose so that you can live it out fully and completely without feeling drained. Hope is what keeps us going. So whatever gives you hope to continue going, that is what you should be doing, because you will never be drained a day in your life. Trust in your dreams. You got to trust in your dreams with your whole heart, knowing that it's gonna come true, because dreams do come true. It's okay to tell people your dreams, but people are not gonna understand your dream because it's not theirs, it's yours. It's not their vision, it's your vision. So I feel like sharing your dreams to people can literally deter you from achieving them. So make sure that you believe in yourself enough not to seek validation from other people. So you need to trust in the power of your dreams, and you need to trust yourself that you have the capacity to make your ideas matter. So please trust in your dreams and make your ideas matter. Stay focused. Focus is something that many of us can't do for a very long time. Many of us focus only for 3 months and lose sight of what we want in the next 4 months. So you need to decide to stay focused on what you want. It's the same as a person walking who is lost in the desert but sees the lighthouse. So you need to keep going like you're seeing the lighthouse, knowing that you have finally reached your freedom. Keep the fact that what you want to achieve in the future, whatever makes your idea matter by making it materialize, know that that is what you want to achieve, and that should be your lighthouse. Never forget where you are going. People tell you to never forget where you come from, but never forget where you are going when you have a dream inside of you. Never, because that will keep you going, knowing that one day you're going to have the life that you truly wanted for yourself, and that is what should matter. When you are at the top, you can always look down at where you come from, but for as long as you are going where you want to become, don't look back. Look at the road ahead of you. Run along with consistency, run along with courage, run along with faith. Faith is patience, because when you have faith, you have the ability to see what you want without it being in your sight. So you need to be patient, and you need to have faith, and you need to practice it. So becoming rich is not hard, dear friends. You just really need to focus on those things: sacrifice, hard work, making decisions, following your passion, trusting your dream, and running along with consistency, faith, and courage. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in with Vena Talks today. I hope you learned something. I hope you are inspired to become and to dream and to make your ideas matter. Thank you very much for tuning in.